Hi guys and gals, Froggy here. This has got nothing to do with automotive, but you know, sometimes I put things up that are not automotive. This is a handmade, homemade knife that my dad brought back from the Hawaiian Islands where he served during World War II. He was stationed there. Has a case. And when he passed, I became the owner. Now this is made from surplus military stuff. It does say on this butt of the knife, I'll see if I can show it to you. It says United States of America, or you can only partly see it. Let's see, I'll shine a light on it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, but I'm going to try anyway. It's there, and it's covered up by that piece that's peened over, and it says United States of America down there. Anyway, I'm imagining that pieces of this come from shell casings probably, and this might have been a machinist's file or something like that. It's very common to use the steel that is part of a machinist's file, and you can shape it into a knife. So you can see it's rusty. It's just been sitting somewhere in the garage for many years, and I'm going to try and clean it up a little bit. It's been cleaned up before. It's not. It gets pretty sharp. It's probably what they call high carbon steel. It's strong and sharp. The point's a little dull, but I'm going to show you a little video of me cleaning it up. I've got some number 100 garnet paper and a sanding block. So I'm going to start with that, and I'm going to keep all my strokes in this direction just so that, well, you can see that rust is really coming off quick. Keeping all the strokes this way, just so I know this will never be like a machine finish or factory finish or anything like that, but it'll probably just come out a little nicer if I keep all the strokes going in that direction. Okay, I'm going to stand behind the camera. I think I can give you a better view of this. So I've got most of the brown off of that. That's the other side. So you can see where I'm going with that. I'll clean up both sides with my 100 sandpaper, get all the brown off, the brown rust, and then we'll take it to another step. I got a little idea here to use this. It's like that green scrubby stuff like that. I was using that by hand, and then in my box I've got this one here. It was actually came with part of a kit to clean wheels using a drill, but I thought, you know, maybe I can use that on the knife. So it's loud. Let me just show you a little bit, and then it looks like it's working pretty good. So you go like this. So it's like doing it by hand, only 100 times faster. So I'm going to go off camera now and use that for a bit. There's a little more how I've been doing this. Working out pretty good. A lot faster than doing it by hand. I don't have to do like one side at a time because the blade sinks right in to the ball. So just let me show you that. Okay, here's where we're at. And I've got a polishing wheel. I'm going to see if I can put some rouge on there, some polishing material on there, and polish it a little bit. This is working out pretty well. Put a cloth behind there because I know I learned my lesson. This is a messy job. This is how you put the polish onto the cloth wheel. You can see the excess gets sprayed all over the place. You can see I've got it going away from me, so if the knife catches, it's not going to come at me. And I'm wearing gloves. And the Mercedes just pulled into the garage. I'm going to keep going with this shot. Remember, this is not going to be perfect. I think that's about as much as I'm going to do on the polishing. I'm going to put an edge on it. Okay, now I'm going to put an edge on it. Two edges on it, actually. And this is a Lansky sharpener that my good buddy Benny gave me for last Christmas or the Christmas before, I forget. Anyway, it works like a charm. I love this sharpener. So I've got a coarse. Black is extremely coarse. This is coarse, and I know I've got a lot of really bad edge on here. So I'm going to use the coarse, and then I'll go to the blue, and then maybe the yellow. But I've got to clean up. If I run my finger on it, it's just all bumpy. So just a real quick look at how this works. You go up like that, and I'll have to move. It's such a long blade, I'll have to move it a few times. And I'm going to put a little more pressure on it. But basically that's how this sharpener works. I had some trouble with using this system because it's really meant for a single-edged, a knife that only is sharp on one edge, and it sticks out a little further than this. So I'm sharpening it by hand. Basically just, you have to steady the knife. Let me see if I've got this in a good frame. Yeah. Steady the knife so that it doesn't flop around, and then just use the right angle to do like that. Now, this knife was never meant for slicing or carving or anything like that. This was a thrusting knife. So it would have a sharp point. These edges didn't matter so much. This was a fighting knife. Well, I'm going to call it a day. Close enough, good enough. Got all the rust off. I put an edge on it. And I sharpened up the point a little bit. So, it's done. Hope you guys and gals enjoyed that. Give me a thumbs up or a like if you want more from Froggy. Subscribe to my channel. And it's always free. See you later. Bye-bye. Froggy out.